Hi, this is Anthony from West Coast Custom Concrete. I'm a C8 concrete contractor out of Orange County, California. Today we're doing a front entry porch with some staggered steps and a walkway. Here we are. Here's Javier. He's getting the porch square with a square, and there was no plans or nothing for this house. It's a brand new house, so we just kind of wung it the way we wanted to do it and laid it out, and the homeowner approved it. That's how we did it. So we staggered the steps so they weren't the landings weren't too steep coming down, so they're only like 5 inches. Here's the porch here. We just had to square it up and get it square with the pole is going to be up on the concrete after we pour it. That's just holding the eave up. Here's the steps. We made them a little longer and we staggered them a little bit so they look, it looks aesthetically really nice. We had to dig it out because we got a sidewalk. Only you can't enter the front entryway from the street. You have to go up the driveway because there's a fence around the property. So we got two steps here, pretty long ones, and we staggered them, and then we got a sidewalk onto the driveway. Then you come up the sidewalk there up the end of the house. There's the two steps, the setup of it. Javier just setting this up for us. Here's a sidewalk. We had to dig it down too. Had to be the same level as the driveway. This house, is brand new, and the way they engineered it, it was way too high. So we had to change elevations of the driveway, the side of the house, the curb and gutter out front, and the city approach. We had to get a bunch of base because I poured the approach too, and I had a bunch of sand and gravel I brought, so I put it in the porch here and the steps. A rebar bender, Danny's bending it. We're gonna put rebar in the entry and then go into each step so it's all one piece. It'll never separate. So we ran the rebar into each step up underneath the form. That's why you bend it that way. Milton's tying it up here. There's a setup right there. We poured the side of the house this day too, and about 50 feet of curb up the side, but I separated the videos because it's just too long of a video. Here I am pumping it. We just went with about a 5-inch slump. My usual mix, 3,000 psi concrete with straight cement. It all bleached out. I saw it 4 days later, and it was all cured and bleached out. Same color, no shading. We're just going to have Javier pull the rebar as I pump it. When you put concrete under each where it's crossed, there's rocks in the concrete. So even if you step on it, it'll never go on the ground. You don't need to fall on your face in adobes. There's no reason. You can just pull it up as you go. There's a lot of rock in this mix, so it gets underneath and it'll be set even if you step on it right where you want it. We got to strip and face this whole front entry here. We got 3 or 4 guys here. We didn't just pour the entry and the sidewalk and the stairs. We poured the whole side of the house and in the back too. I just broke the videos up because there's too much in one video. These 2 finishers Javier brought were really good. We left one up front, and he killed the entry and the steps and faced it and jointed it. And the other guy went on the side with Javier and Milton. I like pumping my own jobs because I don't have to put plastic up. I don't make a mess. I pump it exactly how I want it and how they want it. It stays super clean. I don't plug up. I don't make a mess. So I love pumping my own jobs. Finishing this sidewalk up here. See right there behind where my Bobcat is in the driveway. That's where you have to enter to go into the front door right there. Yeah, these guys smacked it down. They did a really good job. Javier's bowl floating in, and he's going to go out back. But this has all got to be stripped and faced and jointed in today. This guy troweling it out, jointed it. He killed the whole front of this job himself, pounding in the joint against the against a front entryway here, and then we're just gonna use a hand joiner to clean it around it. You got to get a joint in there because it could crack like an inch or two off of that where it connects. So we put a joint, pounded one in there, and then we just used a hand joiner to round it off to make it look good. Putting a nice broom on it so they don't slip coming out. This thing turned out real nice. Thank you very much for watching my video. Like and subscribe.